Something that may anger a lot of people is that the shield is slightly lower in your offhand than the main slot. But I think Mojang added this intentionally to subtly highlight the dominant hand. Did you notice this? Here's how to become a unicorn in Minecraft with no mods. In Java Edition, using this command, you can wear any block on your head. This also works on villagers. Copy this command and you'll be able to put any item on their heads, even a pufferfish. What would touching a creeper feel like? I assumed it would be fluffy and soft, but Notch the creator said that it would feel crunchy like dry leaves. And after reproducing with the creeper, I realized he is actually correct. If you hate iron golems, make sure to build this dead rusted golem. Using exposed copper, pistons, a pumpkin head and redstone, it'll look as if he's been brutally killed. If you want to switch the redstone to coral for more realistic blood, make sure to waterlog your stairs and the coral won't die. Simply attain the physical item. If you're feeling like a Jedi in Minecraft, build this easy lightsaber with glass panes and a rod of your choice. They look excellent and are fully customizable. If you place a dragon head on an item frame and a sideways lightning rod, it'll look as if the dragon is holding the key to the door. Stop wasting your rotten flesh. When you eat it, you get the poison effect, but feeding it to your dogs heals them with no negative implications. Did you know that you can turn pillagers into peaceful mobs? After 465 shots, the pillager's crossbow will eventually break. Ah, not so scary now, are ya? We're gonna sleep together tonight. Which dripstone will do more damage to the villager? The small one or the big one? You will notice that dropping the big one won't even kill the villager, but the tiny one will. This is because the damage is calculated by the height it falls from, not its length. Did you know that netherwood can't burn in Minecraft? Which means you can't use it as a fuel source. So instead find a frog with a big mouth and no teeth and take it to your bedroom. Here's a Minecraft illusion you might not have noticed. Looking at a lily of the valley flower, you'll see that it turns around with you, always facing the same way. Placing a sea pickle on top of a pumpkin or melon block is an excellent way to add detail as it looks like a stalk. If you like the magma block and want a different colored version, try placing skulk veins on a diamond block. It looks beautiful and there are many different variations. Red candles look like dynamite, so placing these on top of your TNT and barrels adds excellent detail to your build. If you want to build a unique creature for your world, use grindstones and a mob head. If you place TNT on its arms, it'll look like it's throwing it at you, or even stealing diamonds. Here's a completely useless build hack you will never use. By using daylight sensors, warped blocks, levers, black candles and a slab, you can make a realistic platypus in Minecraft. If you're struggling to kill the wither, make sure to spawn it underneath the end fountain. It will suffocate and you can help speed up the process by using a bow or a sword. It's truly satisfying to watch the wither die without taking any damage. Have you ever wondered how YouTubers play Minecraft on ×100 tick speed? Well, it's easy. Just type in this command and your world will become a whole lot scarier. Mobs will become lethal, but you can also kill things faster. Crops grow faster, the days only last 30 seconds, you can eat instantly, you drown quicker. Let me know if I should try beating the game like this. How many secret bases can I fit in this square? Firstly, I'm going to utilize the village crops and place a trapdoor underneath one of the water sources. It's super cozy down here with all the essentials and no one would ever find you. Using this well, I can hook a lever up to a piston and flicking that on will reveal the second base underneath the water. There's lots of space down here to work with, but this one might be a little more obvious. If you truly never want to be found, you can set up this redstone contraption and it only takes about 2 minutes to make, and by swapping armor pieces, the skulk sensors will pick up the noise and activate the piston doors. If you wanted to sneak one last base into the square, building a treehouse and thick leaves hides your base excellently and there's just enough room for you to live comfortably. The only problem is it's tricky getting in and out of this one. Here's a completely useless build hack you will never use. By using daylight sensors, warped blocks, levers, black candles and a slab, you can make a realistic platypus in Minecraft. Never feed your parrots a biscuit. They will be poisoned and instantly die. I think Mojang added this feature to discourage people from feeding their pets chocolate. but personally my dog is on a chocolate only diet. Did you know that if you spawn a cat inside of a witch hut, there will be a 100% chance of the cat being black? I just wish they had big mouths with no teeth. Is it possible? If your friend keeps stealing your stuff in Minecraft, make sure to build this hidden chest. By placing a map on top of a barrel, you'll have yourself completely hidden storage and you'll still be able to access it by selecting the edges. Or you could get back at your friends by clapping them in their sleep. I know that nobody asked, but how heavy is Thanos' ballsack? The average person's testicles are 17 grams and Thanos weighs 450 kgs. So if we add it up, his testicles weigh in at 150 grams. What happens if you throw a loyalty trident into the void? Will it come back to you? When you throw a loyalty trident into the void, it actually doesn't come back to you. But if you try this in Bedrock, it will come back to you, because Bedrock has a void floor. Can you spawn an end portal underwater? You actually can, and it looks so good. It feels awesome descending into another dimension. If you land on a slime block, you will jump super high, but landing on it while sneaking will cancel the bounce and you will take fall damage. However, holding jump will cancel the bounce and you won't take any fall damage. Minecraft, but if I see the color blue, the video ends. Okay, so we should be good as long as I don't spawn in an ocean by Minecraft, but if I see the color yellow, the video ends. Okay, so we should be good as long as I don't spawn in a sand biome. Here are the best build hacks in Minecraft using candles. Red candles look like dynamite, so placing these around your TNT will add detail to your build. You can create a realistic sword by only combining a black candle and an end rod. My personal favorite is the birthday cake you can create by placing a blue candle on top. Using an orange candle, you can create this rustic torch which looks super cool, and using white candles, you can build a medieval lantern that hangs off the side of the wall like this. Adding pink candles to the tops of your cactuses is essential because it makes them look as if they're growing flowers. However, you don't need this for long, as Mojang is adding cactus flowers soon. Using the sword we made from earlier, we can put it through the dragon's head in the end to make it look like you've defeated the Ender Dragon. A nice touch to a dungeon would be adding white candles to a skeleton's head. This could be used to scare off any explorers that shouldn't be exploring there. Here is one of the rarest MLGs in Minecraft. Everybody knows that killing an evoker will drop a totem, so if you hit one off the edge and jump right after it, you will pick up the evoker's totem just before hitting the ground. Here is how you can become tiny and massive in Minecraft with no mods. In Java Edition, copying this command will make you super small, and changing the value to 100 will make you massive. This also works for mobs. If you change the command to this, you can make any mob huge and tiny. End portals hold a mysterious secret. Blocks like chests and dispensers give off a comparative strength when you put items into them, and surprisingly, so do end portals. Placing an Eye of Ender into the frame will give a comparative signal strength of 15. Who knew we could use end portals for redstone? Dispensers can be used to place armor directly onto yourself, but not many people know that this actually works on a mob as well. If a horse stands on a pressure plate, the dispenser can fully equip the horse with a saddle and armor. What happens if you share a gib sheep? It's constantly changing colors. So, will it give you rainbow wool? When you try to share it, it ends up just giving you the wool of the original sheep before it was named Jib. I just wish it had a big mouth with no teeth. This is my favorite seed of all time. For starters, these villagers decided to build their houses on a frozen lake right beneath a large snowy mountain. And this guy put his house in the side of the cliff, which is inspirational. But the best thing about the seed is the igloo, which has a visible ladder section and the basement right at the bottom. I've never seen one of these out of the ground, so it's really interesting to witness. What happens if you breed two cows together that are named Dinnerbone? Let me show you. By breeding two cows together, the offspring will come out as normal, so it won't be upside down at all. And they just killed their baby. I just wish they had big mouths with no teeth. You might think it's impossible to get water in the nether in the newer versions of Minecraft, but you actually can, and here's how. By placing down a cauldron, you can still fill it with water. I'm not sure why Mojang left this in. So I just got back from watching the Minecraft movie and I've got a few things to say. Firstly, I don't think it deserves the hate that it's gotten at all. The actors are clearly super passionate about what they've created. I went with 8 friends in a very small theater of about 30, so there wasn't any popcorn throwing or standing ovations like you see on Instagram, but you could tell the people there were enjoying it, especially when the Easter eggs showed up, which I thought were really cool. The people that created the movie have clearly played the game and know what they're talking about, which I think helps a lot. They also use some interesting voices for the scary looking characters, which makes it hard to feel any emotion towards the story. But I mean, come on, it's a fun, silly movie about a video game. People can't have been expecting Interstellar, right? The one thing that does piss me off is that they started filming this movie in January 2024. I was literally in Chugless this time last year, so I probably missed out on meeting some people, which sucks. Overall, I could watch this movie again, and it was a very fun cinema experience. Did you know that typing excited ZE in the crafting menu will change the language to pirate? This is a pretty cool feature, but I still don't know how to change it back. I just wish frogs had big mouths with no teeth. Here's an ancient secret not many people know. The top of a desert temple can perfectly fit a fully powered beacon. This makes me wonder if they were built for another purpose. In this seed, a village generated at sky limit, with the houses being scattered across a sandy cliff. The jagged mountains look awesome with the floating island sections and a waterfall running down into a lake. There's also a sand temple and a ruined portal on the floor. There's a lot to unpack from the seed, and it's definitely a cool spot for a creative builder. Here's a nice looking aquarium that anyone can build in Minecraft. Let me show you how. Place a chest surrounded by trapdoors, close them, and add a glass block with another trapdoor above. Place a map on an item frame and waterlog your chest with tropical fish. Here's the luckiest village seed in Minecraft Java Edition. Here we can see not only a jungle temple, but a desert temple spawning right next to a desert village. And I think that having a jungle really close makes it awesome as well. This could be a very good place to call home. Let me know what you think. Here's one of the most overpowered caves you'll ever see. Because after you mine your diamonds, you can turn around and loot this extremely rare 3-way spawner room. It has 5 chests and spawns 3 different mobs. What will happen if you throw a trident with loyalty with a full inventory? Will it come back to you? If you throw the trident and then pick up an item, the trident will circle you over and over, following you around forever like a pet. Everyone knows that water negates explosions from TNT, but did you know that there's another block that also neutralizes TNT? Placing an anvil on top of TNT before it explodes works just the same as water. Here are 3 simple build hacks. Placing trapdoors on the floor like this will make it look like someone has broken in. Knocking out the side of your wall and replacing them with brick walls will make it look damaged. Placing an anvil on an item frame will give the torch a 3D handle. If you're looking to build a house in a cave, look no further because these villagers have done it for you. It looks as if these villagers went adventuring and set up shop right at the bottom of this cave. There's a lot to see at spawn, which makes the seed really cool, so let me know what you think. What happens if you throw an ender pearl and then go to sleep? Let me show you. By throwing an ender pearl and then sleeping, you'll notice that you actually won't teleport at all. You'll simply wake up and nothing will happen. Check out this insane glitch Minecraft seed in Java Edition. From here we can see a big ravine with a mineshaft, and if you drop down you'll notice an exposed amethyst geode, which is a nice touch, but dropping down even further you'll notice that a village generated directly center of an ancient city. What an unwise place to build your houses, like seriously. Making any noise is just asking for the warden to clean up. Most people think there's only one end portal per world, but that actually isn't the case. If you look on the seed map, you'll notice that there's actually 128 strongholds per world. Here's a completely normal island village in the middle of the ocean, but there's something special about it. If you use your eyeballs, you'll notice a big ass boat just chilling in the middle of the island. Oh, and there's a stronghold here too. And an ocean monument. Just imagine stumbling across this seed. This villager outpost generated at the top of an icy mountain in the middle of the ocean. And typically a maximum amount of pillagers that spawn to an outpost is 8. But for some reason, this one has 32. So good luck getting to the yeah, don't even bother. You can't place torches underwater, so a much better alternative is to place lanterns underneath lily pads. It'll light up your river and look really nice. Fish tend to jump when they're on land, but if you place a slime block beneath them, they will jump super high, gradually bouncing higher each jump. This also applies for guardians that will jump high like regular fish. Did you know that if you're wanting to spice up your world generation, you have to try out this seed? Because as we can see, an entire village is generated inside a lagoon. It looks awesome from above, and there's also a floating ruined portal which is so random. You could easily transform this village into something very unique, which should excite some expert builders. Let me know what you think about the seed. Here are some helpful tips every Minecraft player should know. Most people use coal to smelt, or coal blocks, as they're 11% more efficient than 9 ingots. But a lot of people don't realize that you can use a lava bucket, which will smelt 100 items, which is way more efficient and way cheaper. With an item frame and an anvil, you can transform your torches from looking like this to looking like this, which I think looks a lot nicer. Placing a torch underneath a pile of gravel will break all of them. Shooting a mob with a flame arrow will cook the meat for you. Everyone knows you shouldn't hit a piglin because all of them will be after you. But did you know that one shot killing a piglin won't disturb the others? They'll just stand there completely clueless. Here's a nice looking parrot house that anyone can build in Minecraft. Let me show you how. Place any block and surround it with trapdoors. Knock out the middle, place down an item frame with a turtle egg and coral on top. If you think you're unlucky, just wait till you see what happened to this villager. In this seed, a shipwreck has crashed into a building and has gone right through it. It's super unfortunate for whoever lives here. Make sure to check this seed out. Have you ever wondered what a shulker would look like without its outer shell? Splashing a shulker with an invisibility potion will expose the little omelette on the inside. I just wish it had a big mouth with no teeth. In this seed, a village generated so high up a jagged mountain that the roofs of the houses have been cut off by sky limit. But what's even crazier is that there's an exposed zombie spawner room in the side of the mountain directly under one of the houses. However, the chests don't offer any good loot at all. If you're stuck on the nether roof with no flint and steel, you can actually light the portal using a bed since the explosion emits a flame. This redstone lamp looks like it has no power source, but if you look on top you'll notice that an item frame is holding down a pressure plate. Design it how you like and then place an item frame with a pressure plate on the outside. Once you stand on it, it'll be activated forever. I'm going to show you some of the coolest seeds I have ever seen. Firstly, we have a woodland mansion with a jungle temple and a witch hut on the roof. This seed just speaks for itself, like why did this happen? Oh, and there's a couple diamonds in the chest. This stronghold generated above the water. Both the portal room and the library are completely visible from the surface. The chests have some pretty good loot too, but if you travel 200 blocks away, you will find not one, but 2 ocean monuments, and there are plenty of shipwrecks nearby. Just a ravine, right? Oh, a mineshaft too. Wait, is that an igloo? In lava? This seed is so stupid. What's the smallest mob in Minecraft? You might think that it's the endermite or pufferfish, which is only 0.35 blocks, but those are both not even close. The second smallest mob is a baby turtle at 0.12 blocks, and the smallest mob in Minecraft is a tadpole at 0.08 blocks. I just wish it had a big mouth with no teeth. This machine is one of the best decorations to any world, and here's how to make it. Firstly, you will need to dig a hole and fill this hole with slabs. Place a boat on the slabs and force a sheep into the boat. Place an end rod on the end of a sticky piston. Name it Shat, and then copy the redstone I built. Break and place the redstone really fast to activate this machine. And that's why. Here are the 3 most unfortunate seeds in Minecraft. In this first seed, you spawn on a grass block in the middle of the ocean. It's just super inconvenient, and the nearest land is super far away. Talking about inconvenience, this seed spawns you at the bottom of a huge ravine which would take minutes to get out of. Lastly, here we spawn in a dark cave with a lava source flowing directly above our heads. I guess this is convenient in some way. Check out this witch hut that spawned in the clouds. For some reason this hut generated 200 blocks above ground. I wonder how the witch will get down. Or this witch hut that spawned halfway up a crazy mountain. What a unique seed this one is. There's a quick way to make a hidden base. If you place a block above your head and open the shulker box, you can phase through the floor. Hiding these around your world can make for great hidden base entrances. A lot of things in Minecraft don't make sense, so here are the things that make the least sense. You can fall 1,000 meters into 1 centimeter of water and take no damage. This just hurts to look at. Endermen take damage in water, right? Well, apparently they're fine in cauldrons. A block of snow will break all the cactuses around it, but placing the snow manually doesn't. You can swim in lava and continue walking. What is this game? Minecraft, but I'm huge. Okay, so we finally got a biome with no trees in it. Oh, here we go, we've got a mesa biome. I am massive. Can I grab anything? I can't grab anything. How am I gonna make a pickaxe? Oh, is that a village? Wait, what are the villagers doing? They're pushing me. They just pushed me into the cactus! Hey! What was that? I am the whole size of the village. Okay, it's becoming night and the only thing I've got is a sand block. And I keep running into cactuses. The creeper's gonna see me. No! Oh no, there's so many creepers down here. Oh no. Oh no, no, please. Please. No. I'm stuck. No. No, I'm stuck. No. No. Oh my gosh. Go, go. Oh. Here are the best build hacks in Minecraft using candles. Red candles look like dynamite, so placing these around your TNT will add detail to your build. You can create a realistic sword by only combining a black candle and an end rod. My personal favorite is the birthday cake you can create by placing a blue candle on top. Stop building your parrot's house like this. Instead, build them like this. Place a trapdoor and a scaffolding and iron bars on top. Your parrots will be very happy. Combining an end rod and a candle can create a realistic sword which you can add to your builds. Placing one of these above the Ender Dragon's head will make it look impaled. If you want to impale something else, just combine a sticky piston and an end rod. In this seed, a pirate ship crashed onto an island and collided with the side of a pillager outpost. And if you manage to avoid the pillagers, there are some emeralds in the chest and some other valuable items that you can loot. I just wish they had big mouths with no teeth. Minecraft, but I'm tiny. Alright, so we've got a sand biome and we've got an ice biome and we've got some spruce trees. Oh, I'm so little. My only diamond is to get goals. Also, we've got some polar bears. Oh, that was not good. I did not see that. Oh, I just one-shot that sheep. Well, since when did wooden axes one-shot animals? I can literally see everything. There's an igloo! Let's go! Well, there's nothing in here. It's a village! Oh, I can fit under little blocks. Oh, emeralds! We've got little armor on now. Grab some iron. There we go. Oh, the crafting table is huge. Nice, we got an iron pickaxe now. Oh! Oh, and there's a creeper down there. Okay, so what do you do in here? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! What's the highest fall you can survive with no armor in Minecraft? The maximum fall distance is 23 blocks when landing on regular terrain, and landing in lava will increase this fall to 44 blocks. By placing a hay bale at the bottom, you can fall 100 blocks. But by placing water at the bottom, you can fall 120 blocks in Minecraft. Here are 8 helpful Minecraft tips. Placing a torch at the bottom of gravel or sand will break every block. Feeding iron golems iron ingots will heal them. Using a sword in a bamboo forest will chop them instantly. Shooting a mob with a flame bow will cook the meat for you. Drinking milk removes any potion effect. You can jump over fences by placing down a carpet, but mobs can't. Placing signs below water will stop it from flowing further. Combining 2 of the same damage tool will give you a healthier one. This is the coolest cliffside village you've ever seen. The cave behind the village looks as if it's forming teeth, and the houses are situated on the waterfront. And let's not forget to mention that there's a shipwreck in the side of the cliff. Let me know who was driving the boat to crash it this badly. My local supermarket is giving away Minecraft collectibles and I managed to get my hands on one. Alright, we've got our packet here. They're called cubes with 2 E's and you can get them by spending 30 bucks at Woolworths. And apparently there's 40 of them to collect as well. Okay, I've got my phone in a fruit bowl and a fruit is literally holding it up. Oh, so it's cardboard. Ooh, that is really cool. So I guess we pop these out then. Dang, that looks awesome. There we go. We've got our first one. Oh, that looks awesome. I don't even know what it is. It looks like a pillager. Man, these are cool. If you encase a bee in end rods, you will completely break it. Whilst it has more than enough room to fly out, the AI gets confused and keeps trying to fly into the rods. I just wish it had a big mouth with no teeth. Here's how to hide your stuff from your friends in Minecraft. Start with a hoe and turn the grass into soil. Break the block behind it, place the barrel, and fill it with your precious items. Then when you're done, jump on the soil to hide it. Here's a quick tip for when you're on fire in the nether. Using a splash potion of water will remove the flames, but sleeping in a white bed tends to work best, as it's cheaper and removes the flames just like the water. This is one of my favorite seeds. Let me show you why. Here we can see a frozen village that generated very strangely. We have buildings underneath ice, on the tops of the cliffs. That's not the best part. There's a shipwreck directly in the middle of the village. Let me know what you think about this seed, and check the description if you want to use it too. A lot of things in Minecraft don't make sense, so here are the things that make the least sense. You can fall 1,000 meters into 1 centimeter of water and take no damage. This just hurts to look at. Endermen take damage in water, right? Well, apparently they're fine in cauldrons. A block of snow will break all the cactuses around it, but placing the snow manually doesn't. You can swim in lava and continue walking! What is this game? Are you still hiding your base behind a painting like a noob? Instead, build this easy redstone contraption that allows for a very well hidden base. All you have to do is switch between armor pieces and the base will reveal itself. If you put the Dinnerbone name tag on a horse, you can still ride it, but you may accidentally reproduce. If you're sick of people destroying your bases, try hiding them in village crops. No one would ever suspect a thing. All you have to do is open the trapdoor and float down. Minecraft, but if I see the color green, the video ends. We should be good as long as I don't spawn in a plains biome.